Alrighty, what's going on, guys? Edward here, back with another weekly outlook here for this upcoming week. February is starting, and wow, a lot of crazy things is being happening in the United States. With all these plane crashes, Donald Trump applying tariffs to countries, for bringing things into the U.S. So it is getting interesting right here. So I'm going to review Nasdaq, S&P 500. I'll check also gold, Bitcoin, and some currency pairs here. I'm going to tell you what are my favorite currency pairs to watch for this week. My favorite playlist at the moment, starting in Nasdaq here. So gonna starting from the monthly, right? Because it is right now. By the time I'm recording this, it is February 1st. It's Saturday. It's 10 p.m. It's almost Sunday. So, anyways, this is the monthly candle, right? I'm on the monthly time frame. This is how we closed, and notice that we did close. We actually did respect this monthly fair value gap. We closed bullish, right? So, I kind of want to see price go to this highs, right? We have a failure to close below this low. Price retrace back up, close bullish. So my technical analysis from the monthly perspective is telling me that we should displace higher. It doesn't have much volume, but I'm expecting price to go higher. That at least that's what is looking from here, from the monthly. Weekly, on the weekly, it's also looking very bullish. Like right here, I like that wick. I like that candle. We fail to close below this low, right? So this is telling me that we're probably expecting price to switch up next week, eventually going to those record highs, right? That's what it's looking on the weekly. On the daily, well, on the daily, we don't have much. However, look at this. No, we actually do have. You remember this gap, right? This is the crash that we had between Sunday and Monday right here this week. Crazy crash after I believe it was Nvidia. Nvidia had a big crash because DeepSeek, it's a new application from China, similar to ChatGPT, came out and oh boy, it crashed. It had a big crash. So a lot of tech stocks crashed as well. So, anyways, this is a huge gap. Notice the daily. The daily candle, pretty much the entire week, it tried to push after this drop on Monday. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Look at the size and the weeks, the pin bars, and it was kind of difficult, but it was pushing up. It was creating highs up until this point. So notice that we rejected. Look at what is happening here. We are rejecting this high, right? And we close bearish, right? And that, look at the size of the week as well. We are not just taking this high, we're also respecting, at least that's what it's looking, this gap, right? And we close bearish. So the daily is starting to look actually bearish. It's starting to look more bearish. The monthly and the weekly are looking, for me, are looking bullish. But the daily now, we're starting to see things bearish. Look at on the 4 hour. When I go on a 4 hour, I marked up this little trend, this little channel right there. Anyways, just to have an idea, right? We've been pretty much little trend to the upside, right? This week, this entire week. So now we're currently sitting right here, right? So if you see, we had a change in the state of delivery on a 4 hour. So, I mean, there is a chance, there is a possibility that the market could actually try to drop. Maybe, I'm sure we're probably going to have some maybe correction here, and we're going to try to take some of these lows, from the week, at least some of them, and then maybe we're going to get back up by the end of the week, maybe Thursday, Friday. Remember that this week, and we do have NFP on Friday, so who knows? Maybe by Friday, price is actually going to go up, right? But it will depend. So you see that things are looking very different from the monthly, weekly, and then once you jump into the daily, things are starting to look more bearish. So I want to say that I'm bearish for Monday. To be honest, on Monday, I want to see price taking this daily low at least, and who knows, maybe let's see what's going to happen. But I think I'm bearish on the daily. I'm bearish on Monday. Um, Look at this 4 hour candle, lots of volume right there. So I'm sure we're going to be taking at least that low right there. So I'll be setting an alert and I'll be watching. But in overall, I like to continue buying. I like this double top. I know that that's going to be taken eventually, but is it going to happen this week? Don't know, right? Both. This is looking similar, right? Nasdaq and the same with S&P 500, kind of respecting that on the day. Look at that on the daily, right? The gap is being respected. Look at the size of this daily candle. So we have plenty of lows right here, very close to each other. So I think we're gonna on Monday we might actually have a little drop, to sweep all of this, and then maybe later on the week we may actually go up, depending, depending, right? But that's what I wanted to show you here on Nasdaq and S&P 500. That it is. I'm kind of bearish for Monday, but for the rest of the week, I want to see it get back up. You know, but we'll see. All right, gold. My goodness, I want you guys to see gold here. So this is how we closed. Look at this. I'm bullish as hell right now. Gold, the structure right now, it is completely bullish. This recent pullback on November, then December, nice, beautiful rejection in this monthly fair value gap. And look at this big pump right there. Huge displacement above this previous high. Notice how we close, right? So on the monthly, we're strongly bullish. Weekly, hell yes. Excuse me. We are strongly bullish as well. So I'm definitely expecting this highs to be taken this week. Now, when we go on the daily, this is where, again, similar to kind of Nasdaq. Jesus, sorry. This whole week I've been coughing a lot. I've been having a little flu. So, all right. Sorry if you hear me coughing a little bit. So, anyways, this candle right there, probably, I don't know, and on the daily, we have this huge daily fair value gap. We might be a little bearish, maybe on price on Monday, may try to pull back to tap into here, and then we may actually gain strength back up. But I'm strongly bullish. Yeah, probably expecting a little pullback, maybe to this daily fair value gap. I'm going to leave it there, setting alerts right there on that daily fair value gap, because I do think price is going to tap into this daily, and then from here probably it's going to push back up. All right, so bullish as hell on gold for this week. Bitcoin, let's see how we close on January, right? This is the monthly candle. January, we tapped into this monthly fair value gap. But notice that we are sweeping this low, but we also swept this high and retraced back. So it is a bullish candle, but Bitcoin is kind of hurt right now as well. It was hurt on with the news regarding DeepSeek and and the drop on Nvidia. It also affected Bitcoin. So this week it's been kind of slow, right? So notice, of course, we still have 21 hours left for this weekly candle to close. But the past week we swept, right? That week, that candle was telling us that we're probably going to go lower. So we're kind of, at the moment, we're standing barely above the 100K. And when they start going lower on the daily time frame, this starts to look very choppy. Very, very choppy. Is in a good position probably to buy because it's back at 100K. It may drop a little bit, but yeah, it's looking a little choppy right now. Look at this, right? We did manipulated this low, so I don't know. We might actually come a little lower back again, but yeah, let's see what's going to happen. How this weekend is going to end. How it's going to finish. But I think we are in this ugly range at the moment. So now back into currency pairs. These are the ones that I want to look for this week. USD, starting with USD CHF. Let's go on the monthly. So monthly time frame, price just displays above this previous high, right? So I'm bullish on the monthly. On the weekly, I love this candle. I love it. Sweep and big push to the upside. So on the weekly, I'm expecting price to displace higher. Daily, look at on the daily as well. We did close above previous day on Thursday. This is Friday candle. I'm expecting price to continue pushing up at least towards this high. So that's on the daily. And when we go now 4 hour and 1 hour, you can actually see the structure, the recent structure right there. Look at that. So we did respect, it came back down, take this low, but we hold this 1 hour fair value gap. So it's been creating higher highs since we shift the structure right here. It's a market structure shift. So it's been creating highs ever since. I'm expecting this high to be taken like very soon, maybe as soon as the market's open, it's gonna be pushing up. So we're definitely in the buy side of the curve. So this the sell side, market make a model here. Sell side of the curve, and this is the buy side. So currently, probably I'll be trying to look for buys, catching buys. I think that's definitely the bias for this week. Bullish. Odd USD. Let me see if I remember this one. Hmm. Oh, this is very interesting. Look at how the monthly candle closed, right? And where, right? We manipulated this old low right there from 2022. Jesus, right? About 3 years ago, right? We swept and we closed back up. So it's a pin bar right here. So that candle right there on the monthly is telling me that we should kind of displace higher for this month. So when we go now, the only thing on the weekly, I don't like that candle. I don't like this candle at all. It came back down. Probably, I don't know if it was because of news, but it came back down, filling the entire. There's no bullish fair value gap, nothing right here on the weekly. So I don't like that. However, on the daily, well, we do have a change in the state of delivery. Sorry, we do have a change in the state of delivery. It's a pair that I will be watching. I kind of want to see the price going for the monthly high. I'm expecting this monthly low to be respected, so I kind of hoping we are going to have some respect here on this block, in this order block right there. But that daily candle, how it closed, it retraced all the way back down. I don't like it. So I would say probably this is going to be the last pair. I don't like it. I don't like how the weekly looks. That right there, that candle, is the only thing I don't like it. I don't like, but the rest, I kind of want to see it bullish. Let's go right quick here on Euro USD. Also, look at where we are sitting. It's been crashing for 3 months consecutive. We tapped into this monthly fair value gap. Look at that pin bar, right? Beautiful pin bar. So I love to see this high being taken, and now I want to see this low being respected. But again, similar to odd USD, this weekly candle, I don't like it. It retraced all the way back down, literally feeling everything. I don't have a bullish fair value gap on the weekly, nothing. I don't like that. On the daily, on the daily, probably this one looks a little bit better than odd USD. We do have a change in the state as well. Right here, but we do have a little fair value gap right there that maybe that's where price is trying to get into, and if we use the fib premium, we are tapping discount. Let's see if price is going to try to fill this imbalance here, maybe get there. That this daily candle is telling me that we're going to probably continue going lower. So yeah, I'm expecting probably price to get here, and let's look in lower time frame once the price gets there to see if we can get buys, right? To see if this is actually a shift in the structure. I love the rejection that we're having in this monthly fair value gap, so I kind of want to see a big shift in the structure. I want to see that buy side of the curve in lower time frame. This would be an awesome sell side of the curve. I want to see a shift to the upside, targeting this highs in lower time frames. So I think that's going to be awesome. Let's see, anyways, what's going to happen. Again, especially with the news this week. Aha. USD JPY. Well, that monthly we swept and retraced back down. We're probably going to go lower. The monthly is telling me I'm a bit bearish. But when I go on the weekly, man, I like also this rejection candle in this imbalance right here. That's telling me that we're probably expecting price to move towards this high, you know. So I want to see. It's a pair that I want to keep an eye, but it's been choppy, like very choppy here, manipulated, and then I don't know. I just don't like this relative equal low right here. We're probably gonna go lower. Sorry, but I want to monitor this one as well. I want to keep an eye there and see if we're eventually gonna clean back up. GBP and CD. I am very bullish on this one as well. Although that recent pullback was like, damn, that month, January, it was a very big pullback. But look at on the weekly. This is gorgeous. I love it. I love it. One of my favorite ones. It probably I should put it. I should put it at first. I should put it at first because this already bounced off of here. But the bounce already happened, and we closed bullish. So I'm expecting this candle high to be taken. When we go on on the daily now, probably a little pullback. There's a daily fair value gap here. There's another one right here at the bottom, but I think this is like I'm gonna keep an eye on this one right there. We may not even touch it. Notice how this candle failed to take to close below, so we might expect price to actually displace up. So this is my favorite one, I believe. GBP and CD. I think GBP odd is very similar. Yeah, GBP odd is very similar right here. Monthly, I don't like it much. The weekly looks pretty cool right here. Very similar to GBP and CD. So I'm going to put probably this two right there at the top in my playlist. So the daily, yep. Yeah, notice that we are kind of still holding this fair value gap right there. Let's see what's going to happen. But after this recent impulse, I'm sure we already shifted. I'm expecting probably a pullback and then continuation to eventually take this highs. So in the long run, I'm bullish. So that is basically it. These are all my list of pairs that I'm going to be watching this week. Hope you guys caught something. If you understand. If you don't understand, just let me know in the comment section. I want to hear from you. What type of trading style do you like? You like ICT? You like SMC? You still use indicators? I want to hear from you guys. If you're a beginner, please subscribe. Just make sure to watch. I do have plenty of videos on my channel. My channel is very diverse. Whatever trading style you like, I have it in my channel. So make sure to check it out. Thanks again, guys, for watching, and I will see you in the next weekly outlook. Take it easy, guys.